The appointments function is twofold. It allows you to schedule appointments with your clients and also to establish to-dos for your staff. And it supports putting status in on your tasks and any notes you have about those events. Also note that you can change the size of the fields in the screen by moving these bars up or down. You can also import your appointments from Outlook so that you can consolidate all of your appointments into this one appointment screen. You can also load your existing events, so the start and stop times would be imported into your appointment schedule here. And you can load that so that your setup information will show here. And we can see we have an event on January 30th. That's our good old Evan's wedding reception in the ballroom. You can also export your events here, and for example, then you could import them into Microsoft Outlook. So let's look at entering an event here, and the way you begin is to double click on the time. That will open up the appointment details screen, and you can see that we double clicked on 9 a.m. and now we have an appointment from 9 a.m. to 9:30. If we want to set an alarm, we can have a reminder that starts 30 minutes before the event. You can also select a client from the drop-down list here. We only have one client in the database, so we're going to select Ron Evans. And then you can add that to the description by clicking client, add client information. And then you can type in a description of the appointment. If this were a recurring event, one that was going to happen every Monday for the next 3 weeks, you would just click on the dates that you want it to happen. It needs to happen at the same time to make it a recurring appointment. And then you click Add Recurring Appointment, and it'll tell you your recurring appointments will be loaded to the schedule the next time you start the appointments function. And now you'll have appointments scheduled for February 1st, 8th, and 15th with Ron Evans. So we'll save this. The other thing I should mention is the calendar up here. You can jump around to different days within the calendar. Example, when we go to February, we'll see the recurring appointments that we put in. So we're going to go back to the 19th. And the other thing you can do here is add tasks. So let's say I want to perform an inventory. And if I enter that, and then I click the task, it will bring up the task update screen. And here I can, for example, indicate the date that this task would be due. It's % complete, its status, and then I can record any notes here. So I'll save that. The other thing you can do from here is purge appointments, and that would be appointments that are within 30 days old. And you could also purge completed tasks from here. And that's an overview of the appointments function. If you exit here, you will not receive any reminder notices. They'll still be in the system, but you won't receive it. So the thing that you want to do generally, if you want to use this function and keep the reminder active while you're on Caterpro, is to minimize it. Then it'll go down to the bottom of the screen, and you can bring it up anytime that way. And that's the appointments function.